Hey everyone, welcome to another Today's Fun Project. Today we've got the 77 Corvette here. Hopefully you've been following along on the video series I'm doing here, Coming Back to Life. So we brought this old baby back to life, getting it back on the road. And before we go for a test drive today, I just wanted to do a couple of shout outs, a couple of mail calls. I'm a little behind on it. Apologize guys, I've been busy. But speaking of Corvettes, I was talking to Ben the other day. He has his channel's the Corvette Ben. The Corvette Ben, and he's working on a 77 Maroon also. It's kind of funny. His is all stock. I think his is like original setup there, and this one of course is modified with the body work front and back and the engine and all that good stuff. But it's kind of a coincidence. If you're into Corvettes or you're just into cars in general and want to see what you need to do to get it running, it can be a lot of work. Check out his channel. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. So anyway, let me get to the shout outs real quick. I've got One Wild Camaro Super Sport right here. That is a cool sticker, man. I dig your sticker. Thanks for the note on the back. Appreciate that. Check his channel out. Badgertronic all the way from New Zealand. So check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. I've got Wyatt Wannable right here. So check out his channel. Good guy right there. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. I'll leave a link to those guys' channel down there, and you can check them out if you like. Let's get in the car. Let's take a ride, and I appreciate you guys watching.
Well, looks like we're recording, so I'm not sure how shaky it'll be, but we'll see. I'll put the passenger side window up, maybe keep a little noise out. Let's get down the road here. Alright, just goes to show you, you can bring an old car back to life. With a few bucks and some time. Depends what you want to put into it, I guess. I hope the sound's alright. But it's running pretty well. We'll take it up onto the highway. And we're not going to get crazy with it. No donuts or burnouts just yet. Alright, let's take it up out onto the highway here and we'll see how she does. Got about a quarter tank of gas according to the gauge, so we're okay there. It's got a few squeaks and creaks just like an old Corvette should have. Wouldn't expect anything else. I just hope the camera's not too shaky. I'll put the stabilization on when I upload the video. So, oops, just turn on the wipers by accident. Seems to be idling okay. Here we go. About 2,800 RPM, it just shifted into third there. So we're doing about 55 right now. It's running like 2,300 RPMs. I guess I gotta keep it in my lane. Now we're on some pretty old tires. They don't seem to have much dry rot, but I don't want to chance it, so just go up here another half mile and make a U-turn. It's actually pretty comfortable for an older car, a Corvette. It's not bad at all, so I feel it could use some work in the front end, probably in the tie rod ends and the steering components a little loose. Of course, those old tires don't help, but for what it is, it's pretty tight, and it's for sitting around so many years, it's not bad. So let's go. 3-speed automatic. It's got plenty of pull, I mean, that was only like quarter throttle. It probably has well over 400 horsepower. I think the original 77s, they had about 175 horsepower. So it's cruising along real smooth right here. We're doing like 60 according to the speedometer. Alright, that was fun. This car gets a lot of looks, I'll tell you that. As I'm driving around, it gets a whole lot more looks than my 93 Vet. It's an eye grabber because, you know, it's modified. It's pretty sporty. Goose it a little bit here. Hopefully you could hear that supercharger. It sounded good. So when you step into the pedal, that second carburetor, the secondary carb, the carburetor on the passenger side here kicks in. So that linkage rod runs over there, and it really boosts it. Now at idle, it is contributing at idle. It does contribute, but not as much as when you you know, step into the accelerator. Give it that extra boost of fuel and air. Well, we're back. Let's pull it on in, check things out. Always checking for leaks and crazy stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the ride. Thanks for coming along. If you stayed through the video, much appreciated it. Appreciated it? No, just appreciate it. Well, that was a good little test trip. I had fun filming this footage for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It gives you some idea of what you need to do when you go through an old car that's been sitting for a long time. And basically, neglect is the worst thing you can do for a machine. So, you know, we went through the fuel system. We had that fuel leak. We had that crappy mouse nest in there. The car does smell a lot better. We flushed the cooling system, had the coolant leak on that overflow tank, got that situated. Took the tops of the carbs apart, got that cleaned up, among a whole bunch of other things like that battery terminal that was stripped, replaced that. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave my information for Instagram and Facebook down below in the description. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down there. I check them all. And thumbs up's always good. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.